Hello, everyone. I was supposed to be coming at you live from the back rooms, but liminal space. But I think Bismuth might have found me. I also turned off the music because I'm sick and tired of this stupid loop. I'm gonna listen to something nicer, like Ishgard Day Theme. There we go. I got called away at the end of stream yesterday and only saw the dungeon. Did you also do the trial? No. We are sitting here. We're actually recruiting. We're looking for 7 powerful individuals to do the trial with us. It looks like we have 3 spots eaten up already. So, hey, if you'd like to join, reserve your spot. Oh, well, that's not me then. I'm sorry. Well, so you weren't even gonna do it anyway. You weren't there yesterday. You weren't gonna go today. I'm trapped. Oh no. I'm trapped and broke. Come on, you gotta pick a struggle. I know this place is like, what's it called? Classified, but this place is like kind of disconcerting. There's like nothing here. Like kind of freaky. Backrooms of Eorzea vibes. What role should I be? We gotta figure that out once we're all in here. I gotta take a head count first, Lazy, before we do anything. Don't get ahead of yourself, okay? How you doing, Lilac? You better hurry up, Lilac. We got spots filling up. We got Volcra, we got Alira. Bismuth's there. Don't worry, we're not gonna like start immediately, so it's all good. Volker said our mounts didn't work here? No, I think it's inside the place, right? Volker! Did you lie? I don't see the issue. I'm mounted up right now. Got my little pod. Oh, you can't fly. Okay. Well, that doesn't affect us landwalkers, unfortunately. Not all of us have the opportunity to go do your aether crystals. I think you guys are very aether crystal privileged. You know what I'm trying to say? I've only done this fight once, so it should be great. Well, Lazy, do I have great news for you? I've done the fight never. So as long as you can beat the benchmark of me, you're looking pretty good. You are aether crystal lacking. I'm a temporarily I'm a temporarily embarrassed aether crystaler, you know. Aether current? Something. Soon enough I'll be able to fly alongside the rest of you. Passage to the mother crystal. I did this fight 10 times because I wanted to get it hitless. Do you have like the sick recording? Do you have like the YouTube video posted? Mother crystal. Normal. Hitless. Every time I launch OBS, I crash. I will say, you know, when I make content for this game, I am surprised by how hard it is to find good pictures of characters. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to, not that I would ever look up Heidelin boss fight like before this day, because I was like afraid and like I've been burned once already. But like just trying to find pictures of characters is pretty tough. Thanks for following, Yunko. I hope I said that properly. You know, if there's anything I'm excited for catching up, it's that I don't have to worry about spoilers. Labyrinthos would go hard in hide and seek. Labyrinthos would be a disaster in hide and seek. We would need the entire server playing to have any chance of completing it before, like, you know, 4 or 5 hours pass. Also, can I say, can I, has enough time passed that I can officially say that, the Aziz's Law theme? What is this? I don't think I've heard this one. Let's pull this one out. This is a fan favorite. Hide and seek on the moon? Hide and seek on the moon is only playable if you are a, Square Enix whale who bought the lie down emote, so you can lie down in like the little divots in the ground like some like Afghanistan war veteran, you know? Micro cover, something like that. People like me who aren't slaves to the Square Enix ecosystem, the best we can do is slash sit, and you're gonna see my head pop out from like a mile away. You can't do it. Final Fantasy XIV whales by the lunar whale. Is that the what's the mount that gives you like increased ground speed right off the bat, so that when like the new expansions come out, you don't have to farm fates? I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna buy that for Evercold release, so that you and I will be playing the game together. Except I'm gonna be 10% faster than you at all times. Let's get some people in here. Bismuth, where'd you go? Stop zooming around the circle. I did Arm Orang. I don't think that's the name of the dungeon. With my FC, and there were like 8 of us. I see another soldier. Anyone else in chat looking for a Famfrit joiner? There's Rimus. We got 2 more. 2 more, guys. 2 more. Where's Canis Sky when we need my hero in the darkness? Always lurking. Give me a set. Lozu from downtown. Lozu. Oh, an egg. Thank you. Here's Volcra. Never mind. There's Lozu again with the shirking duties, as Lozu's known to do. Taz, did I ever give you the egg? Yeah, I got it, I think. Yeah, it's right here, look. Oh my goodness, my gear. I should probably be opening these things. Give me a second. I should probably be gearing up during the expansion, you know what I mean? How bad is my gear? 530? We're a little bit behind the 8 ball on gear. Not that it matters, we do minimum anyway, right? All right, let's look at this. Hold on. Let's play the other boss songs. Huge fan of this one. Crap, I forgot this was mine. What? You think I'm not afraid of mine? Are you afraid of mine? You know the fight, Lulu. You've done it once. It's on your resume forever. You might be minimum. Let's see. Let me look what this gear looks like. Oh, snap. This is like the actual time they give you this gear. Look at me. Is this the Primals version? I don't know. It's the orchestral version. Orchestrum Album 3. I've been listening to this one. This one's kind of a banger. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the outfit's kind of... I like the hat, actually. I think the hat really puts it together. Shia, get in there. Shia, we need you. Should I be lore accurate? Should I not glam this up? Is that disrespectful? When you guys visit your parents' house, do you like try to be a slob, or do you like try to dress at least a little bit, you know, up to snuff? Be honest with me. Well, you're like me now. Oh my goodness, I don't want 999 of these. It's gonna eat up, it takes up 2 spots. I have to eat one of these. Gotta wear something nice at least. I like the boots too. Very nice. Very nice outfit. Unfortunately, I can't apply glamour plates here. We're still looking for one slot, whether it's Lozu or Shio or... You never know. Shroomer's trapped and potentially out of money, so I think Shroomer's out of the running. We actually have a minimum money requirement. We're like a bank around here, you know? There's Shio. Alright. Let me go swap to a more appropriate outfit, and I will return. Look, we're finishing Endwalker. I gotta use the Endwalker sanctioned outfit, right? Before I come up with a new one for Dawn Trail. All right, friends. I know I'm not there, but you can hear me through Link Pearl, right? You can hear me. Are we all the Scions jobs? We have 1 Dragoon. We got a Sage. We're gonna have a hard time. We need an Astro. Lulu, can you play Astro? Lulu, do you hear my voice? You are our resident, you are our resident Urian J. I need you to speak like you are Urian J, though. Alright, turn off the music. We're playing... I gotta hear this Heidelin fight music. God, this stupid song. I even like this song. It's just, you know, I can only listen to a song for too long. Which Scion is Bard? Stupid. Come on, Volcra. Don't ask such silly questions. Alright, let's get in there. My soldiers, there's only 2 more trials between now and the end. As always, minimum item level and silence echo. Okay, pick your jobs quickly, because I'm doing like a impassioned speech, guys. The Warrior Light is Bard, but you have no Black Mage rep for Ishtola. It's true. Well, I mean, I don't got a level 80 plus or 90 now. I don't have level 90. I just realized there's only 2 trials so far. Huh. What was going on in Shadowbringers that they were just throwing trials at us? Like, there's only 4 in Heavensward. I haven't done any of the optionals in Heavensward, so. I know Stormblood, I did the 3 optionals, so. Fine. Someone go as Arcanist? Does anyone have an Arcanist? Can anyone take off their Jobstone? If I was there, I could Black Mage. Party should have been glammed to be the Scions. Loz, are you trying to... Are you... What's it called? Are you, Square Enix shill? Do you want me to go... Do you want everyone to go buy the, Ishtola outfit, the Urion J? I think his is a generic. But, buy all the fits of other people? Nah. You're the warrior light, though, so you don't need to be Black Mage. That's true. I get to be anything, right? I've played Bard this whole time. I'm taking Bard to the end. Not every outfit is bought. Some is artifact gear. You could be... I'm sure anyone could do, like, budget Ishtola, right? Get, like, the ARR outfit. That's a generic. Are we ready? Are we set? Stop dooming, Lulu. Do we want to win? Yeah. I don't want you guys to embarrass me in front of Mom. Hello? If we want to win. Do you have the keybind I sent late last night? I did not. No, I didn't have time to make it. I just got back from grocery shopping. So I was like, that's why I was here. I logged back in like literally like 10 minutes before we started. Plus, if anything, Lozu, I really need the point and laugh / cackle emote, you know? I need something that makes me go like this, you know? Especially because Lulu seems to be very sure that things are going to go wrong. We go like this, and you go like this. And then maybe even one of these. I'm kind of mad they didn't use the laugh voice line for this. Because it's a great emote. Good luck confronting Mother. I'm going to try my best. I'm going, what's it called? Diaperless. We're going, I don't know what else kids do. I didn't say Mother. Everyone has their name for it. All right. You hear that triumphant sweep music? We're going. All soldiers on deck. What is he saying? Schumer, you must believe me. Why do we have 3 bards, guys? We don't have enough buffs, guys. Buffs. Okay, removes not ready. That's okay. Suplexer planner in the ground. That's what we're trying. That's what we're trying. Look at my... What do you guys think of my strong array of soldiers? Thoughts on Endwalker up to this point? It's really good. I really liked Elpis. Elpis was like a great arc. Needs more Lalafell, and I think that's why I like Endwalker actually. The Lalafell jobs were swept up by the Loporrits, and you know, hey, as a non-Lalafell, I don't got a problem with it. Don't Black Wolf, don't be sad. I mean, your grievance is not with me, right? Your grievance should be with the Loporrits. They're taking your job. They're taking our jobs. Besides, everyone likes the engineer guy, right? He was a pretty cool Lalafell. Good representation, if not a lot. We got exactly. The representation was a little scant, but they were good representatives, right? All right, now this time for sure, right, guys? No, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Oh no, Crystal's not here yet. Okay, well. You remember when we tried to do the dungeon yesterday and trackers went AFK and we almost got the boss with no healer? I've never done that before. This new territory, but we were very close. 30% on a minimum item level dungeon. You haven't met the Lalafell in MSQ after this? Sorry, I was glamming. I'll give anyone time to glam. All right, I'm walking down there, by the way. Sorry, lames. I got a new party to deal with. They do look cool though. I won't lie to you. It is unfortunate. I mean, I can always come back and do it, right? But can you? Can you come back? Do they have like trial duty support for this one? They should, because I feel like this is like culture that you should take part in if you don't have the friends to do it. Unfortunately for me, I do have my friends. Ooh, this is the boss song. Kind of nice. All right, we're going. Minimum level. Silence Echo. I don't think you can do it without New Game Plus. It's a shame because it's pretty painful to play with them, but I want the lore. Pretty painful to play with them? What do you mean? They're your friends. Yeah, they might not do DPS as hard as the savage players you're playing with, but this is what the what's it called's intended. The MommyCrystal. We're going, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Their buffs will never align either. So what? They're getting rid of buff alignment. You enjoy your 2-minute rotation or whatever it's called. 2-minute windows. Because in Evercold, we're taking those with us. And they ain't coming us to the new lands, you know? Alright, let's do it. I'm sorry, Mommy, but I have to go. I must leave the nest. Wait, I think that's what Medion is supposed to say, not me. I'm just remembering when we did Hades in the mine group, and we were dropping like flies, so I'm a little worried, but hope will never die. Not in front of Mom. Kardish, please.
Prove thy worth.
Let's get him, boys. I'm pretty sure some warrior lights have a speech impediment. Well, I think all warrior lights are like non-verbal to some degree. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, Mother. What is going on? Hold on, there's a buff. Wait, let me read the buff. Go away, please. Armed? Oh no, this is the same thing from when we fought her all the way back when. All the pieces are all the pieces are coming together, guys. All the pieces are coming together. She's gonna use the same mechanics. This is like a callback to when we fought her as Vino, however you say her name. Except this time I got the boys with me.
May the test continue.
Hero's Blade. Dawn's Mantle. Let me shift my camera up because I know all of you are gonna yell at me. Ah! Scripted damage. What is? That's red. Do I not listen to it? Oh! Oh, we have our first casualty. Okay, we got green. This could be a green stack. It's all good. We're alright, I also dropped my buffs because I was trying to figure it out. Or my debuffs, but it's all good. Such as the... I'll be honest, as a DPS, nothing's really happened yet. Which is good. The less we gotta worry about, the better. Oh no, we have another death.
By blade.
Ah! Can I get a revive? I was trusting Volcra. Volker, you said you got 4 comms earlier. You're supposed to be my eyes in defense. Nice slow raise. Let's go. Alright, let me Okay, what we got? Can I get a buff heal real quick before I attack and get myself killed? No? Alright, I got you. We're on high alert for whatever killed me, that quadrant attack.
By blade.
See? Alright. High alert, high alert.
Crystals of light. To me.
You're only allowed to get got by mechanics once. Especially if you understand what you're looking at. Which can be a pretty hard bar to clear. Oh.
Here.
And a little DPS check never hurt nobody. Whoa! Where's the safe spot, guys? Anyone know where this...
The sorrow of hope's demise.
Used to these?
Think. Find your way in the darkness.
I don't like how that's orange instead of purple, right? I'm assuming that's a proxy of some capacity. Always hard to tell these days.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Stand with the group.
Then you are resolved.
Round 2.
But this test is
I won't lie, nothing. I don't want to call mommy a fraud, but like,
by crystal blood.
I'm not seeing anything spectacular. I'm feeling like Zodiark would actually beat Heidelin in a one-on-one fisticuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't see no rotating square platforms around here. And I just... just stay in the 45-degree thingies every single time, and we'll be safe. How you doing, Ghoul? We're trying to stage a parent rebellion and defeat Mother. Ouch. Thank you for following just an orange wall. Like I was saying though, like Heidelin you got any tricks up your sleeve? How many orange oh, maybe
Ah!
I should have. Why did I not click that? What am I doing? So, hold on. I unmuted for remove my bed. All right, we're set back a little bit. I should have. I kind of fat fingered it. I'm not gonna lie. I was supposed to click that one. Thanks for reviving me instead of the other healer. I don't know how good of a decision that is, but I respect the choice to make. We got both healers up.
by blade.
Oh no, Lulu. Ah! I should have just tanked it. I should have just ran off. I should have just done the smart thing. Let myself get destroyed and let the rest of you live. Oh, limit break 3! Huge! Huge! We're good, we're good. Ooh, get out of all. Oh no, I'm not helping my team. Whatever, I'm standing here and just do my best. I don't know when these things, I don't want to cross. It's like a red light. I don't want to go. This thing's gonna crush me as soon as I walk over there. Also, I didn't realize they were like, Jesus. Okay. And we're back to easy mechanics, alright? She heard me talking a little bit. She had to do the mother thing and you know, talk some smack into her children. I understand. I respect it. This trial is fun for a newbie run. Lots of deaths. I'm enjoying it. This is why I enjoy doing trials on mine. Okay. If I remember correctly, I got to go cross here. So that's going to come across. We're good. Nice and easy. We're only halfway through. Maybe because we've died a few times, but... Almost walked into Lulu. I did it again. I was supposed to second wind. Lulu, no. How do I have attack to me is like spin your stage all you want, Zodiac. I have a light. I don't know. I thought the spin stage was kind of funny. I think my favorite part about the spin stage for Zodiac is that it holds you captive so you can see, right? You get to watch who messed it up. Because, like, everyone's stuck in, like, the little chain. Like, this one, you know, the waves pass by, you know, people die. But, like, that one's really funny to me. Get Lulu, please. Not me. I'm okay on the ground for a little bit longer. I chose you have Red Mage too. Huge. I'm excited for you to do Dawn Trail trials on mine. People were shocked by their normal difficulty. Item level through Bloat has made them neutered, so you'll get the proper experience how you do mine. Wait, so you're saying that normal is similar to mine nowadays? Alright, don't hit her. I'm gonna skip this mechanic first, and then we're gonna do it right. Can we get some heals, please? Alright, there we go. So you're saying, like, item level is no longer a problem, right? Because they've... You said item level bloat's gone? Okay, this time for sure. See, I got it this time. I have to hit second wind before she hits me with the double, with the left, right, you know? A little combo action from Mother. This hurts a lot. Can I tank through this? I cannot tank through this. Woe is me for trying to play the game properly. As opposed to normal, Dawn Trail General got a nice difficulty spike on normal. Normal as opposed to extreme. Day 1 normals are practically mine most of the time. That's good. I think after starting to do mine like in like Stormblood, I think mine is the best way to do it. Because you actually, you know, like... Screw not dying. Dying is the fun part, right? Like I kind of like the experience of getting toasted a little bit. Especially because like dying on normal is like such like a non-issue most of the time. Like you may as well die, right? Like it's fun that way.
By blade.
I knew that was coming. You see that? I was running right and then I stopped. Put my foot in the ground. Hit her with the hezzy. I'm feeling pretty good though. I think we're gonna clear it. Barring a like unmitigated disaster, I think we're all right.
Light unyielding.
I timed that so badly, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're good. We got it down, guys, now, I think. Get out of there, guys. What are you doing? Summoner LB? No, that was regular LB, my bad.
Where near or far.
Honestly, I don't want to be mean, Mother. I don't want to be mean. But, like, I don't know if that even beats Hades. Like, it definitely beats Zodiark. I don't think that beats Hades, either. Maybe all the time stuck in the Ether realm,
At last.
Ether stream is, really taking the toll on you. I'm gonna do my EC duties in mine. I think it's the best way to do content, fresh and blind. I know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Photo shoot? Oh yeah. I truly was the greatest PogChamp. I think I need to move back a bit. There we go. I'm not gonna snap a picture because it's a stream and like there's a million of them, but I'm just gonna get out my head out of the way. Take as many pictures as you'd like. Maybe even give you other. Hold on. Stop moving. I'm gonna G pose in 3, 2, 1. Eh. What the heck is this? Turn off effects. What the? I'm not a G-pose legend, I'm not gonna lie. What is going on with the... Why is she, like, shimmering? Oh, it's from that. Okay. My bad. Alright, we're good. I think we cycled the flight 4 full times. That's good. Cycling's good. Taking pics with mom's corpse. She's okay. She's alright. She'll get up, right? I hope. She looks cool. I'll give her that. I like the new look. She sprouted wings from her head. I think they're from her head. No, they're just they grew out a little bit. She's been growing out her wings. First trial made for NPCs. Give her a break. That's true. Oh, I didn't think about that. They had to design her fight to be doable by Stinian and Alfino and Alice. Gotta run. Thank you for joining, Lilac.
No, this can't be happening.
So we did kill her. Like, we killed her.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
I mean, she asked for the fight. Well, she didn't say she was gonna kill us, right? I feel like the stakes are kind of unfair here. I thought this was gonna be like the Vana fight, where like, you know, we were buddy afterwards.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis.
Ishtola is the type of person that when someone's dying, ask nerd questions, am I right?
Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time.
15 quests to the end of Endwalker? Well, we got a what's it called too? We got a trial in a dungeon. Give it a second.
And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations. Surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars.
I cried here. You can't cry in front of Mom. She wouldn't want it. She wants her soldiers to be brave.
Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Don't be cryptic now. Tell us before you go.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether
Is that my intro prelude music?
slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature.
So she's just giving us her like retirement account worth of ether.
The MommyCrystal.
No inheritance tax in Eorzea.
Our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words.
Let's make it a family heirloom. No, I think we're putting it inside the rocket, you know? I think it's gonna be gone in like a couple days.
And light, despair and hope, as goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer.
It's gonna be. What are we thinking? I would take a hug, honestly.
Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude,
Vocal music.
I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the Crystal of Azam, yes?
Yes.
As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely.
I had this in my house and almost spoiled the song for you. Well, wait, so you're telling me you didn't have the Heaven's Word song in there just because you like the Heaven's Word song like I do? It's kind of sad. You misled me this whole time.
As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea.
How to get a
souls
badge?
are
I have
drawn
no
to thee.
idea.
Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance.
Oh, I like that little violin patch as I zoomed out of the cutscene. That's crazy.
It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer.
It's unfortunate, like, all of our schizophrenic voices are going away. We had Midgard Summer talk to us for a long time. Ardbert.
With that,
And now Heidelin's gone.
is
My schizophrenia is getting cured one voice at a time. I don't get it.
fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion.
Ardbert hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, but he stopped talking.
Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
New names. I've known you longer as Heidelin, and that's who you are now?
It is I who should thank thee for all thou hast done and may yet accomplish.
Oh, I love this part.
Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
Could you imagine being... Does Zodiac even care for his cohort? This is why I always trusted Mom, you know? Ah, why would you say that, Volker? Why? We're back. No more voices, guys. The voices are gone. No more echo, kind of. Well, is the blessing still there? I don't know. Some aetherologist can type in how all this works out. Post ether mother crystal inheritance. How that works out in the ether balance sheets. I'm glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your soul as deep as you went. We could neither see nor hear. Well, there might be a reason for that. The fluctuation in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Yeah, Kryle, remember when you got possessed by Heidelin? That's not going to happen anymore. We saved your night terrors, too. You mean to say that Heidelin is? I think that's a little too forced. No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon if it's the last thing that we do. If you wouldn't mind hanging over the crystals, that is. The fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where it congregates the despairs of countless stars. Are you determined to see this through? We are. Should our words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need to ask for nothing more of you. Yet we only have two means of travel to the great expanse: the moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do with all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we may need a day to make the necessary calculation. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course of the Sea of Stars in a single day, ye gods. Shall we go ahead above ground for some fresh air and perhaps a nap? We gotta show it in the house? Yeah, can I, like, place it anywhere? Or, do I get any memento? I think every trial boss should have, like, a associated action figure, you know what I'm saying? And they placed me far away. The Loperites ate it. Sorry, they got hungry. That's okay. It's all just set dressing for our inevitable final fight. A rank near, want to kill it? Where? Hand over the A rank right now. Labyrinthos. Okay, everyone go to the Arcan, and we'll meet there. Also, I didn't want to say it during the Heidelin thing, because it was like an emotional moment, but I gotta go to the bathroom, so, how do we do this? Take me there. I'll be right back. 1 minute. All right, let's do it. What's happening? Wait, the future, new feature was for Taz. Was confused who it was for. What are we talking about? Are we talking about? Are you spoiling FanFest information? You're not allowed to spell FanFest information. Hello, Bismuth. Welcome back. All right, forward, as they say in raids and such. No, because you don't know what I'm talking about? I thought everything that they're doing for Evercold is for people like me, you know? Reduction of abilities, that's for me. More glam options, that's for me. Removal of, like, standard daily procedure, that's for me. Like, I feel like that's all there. Ah! I forgot how this works. Okay, wind is close. Oh my goodness, I tanked it this time. Glam is for everyone? Maybe, but it's for me specifically. Still earth aspected. No big deal. We're back to wind. Get close. Everyone get close. I think. Yeah. See? Listen to my calls, guys. I've done this fight once before. Remember we did this when I first got here and I died horribly because I was level like 82 or something like that. Nowadays we're a lot stronger. Don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. I can even tank a hit or two. Okay, Earth, get behind him. Fangs in. Still Earth. We're good. You're a cool streamer. Thank you. I don't get a lot of compliments on this stream. Everyone usually hurls derogatory insults at me. Ah, I forgot how that one worked. You were good at dying? You say that, but what about Xavier, your savior? Look at that. I'm good at dying, you think? When you're done, I came to say hello. I'm the Tiny Lala, Sarah Softpaw. Oh, a mentor player. I love mentor players. I just realized your name's the same in both, so like, of course it's Sarah Softpaw. Hello? Am I stupid? I like the shades. "12 years next month? Where's I guess even though I spout anti Lala rhetoric, I understand the culture enough to offer a pet when I see one. I'll relent on that front. Oh my god, they're still playing this stupid music. I hate calling it stupid because I like the song. I'm just sick and tired of it so much. Literally 3 hours of the stream yesterday listening to this one song. All right. 14 MSQ between the end of Endwalker. So what is post Endwalker then? If Endwalker ends the storyline and we gotta like start new with Dawn Trail, like what is post Endwalker? Is that Dawn Trail setup, or is it like frivolous? Is that like the beach episode stuff where they're like, yeah, we're between arcs, we can kind of do whatever we want. I would accept a beach episode with the entire Scion crew for like 10 MSQ straight. Ah, I've been expecting you. I've heard far into your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea, dizziness, hauntings? I'll have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomenon, please let me know. I'll add it to our records. If by beach episode we learn about the 13th, oh well, that's... I mean, I guess that's fine. I thought something more exciting, but... I was thinking like, what is it, watermelon splitting? But I guess, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Look at this shot. Wow. Only a few streams away from unlocking variant dungeons? Is that content that Tazzy's gonna skip, or is that content that Tazzy wants to do? Be real. You know the sliding spectrum.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least.
Blub blub, I'm under the water. Please help.
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder.
Content Tazzy wants to do, but only once. Oh. They give glams. I know you love glams. Oh, you're trying to sell me.
To begin, we first must see the end.
No, weird dreams. Was Mother Heidelin protecting me from weirdo dreams? Maybe I want the schizophrenia back. Prya, what you got for me? Marinette, I trust you had a good rest. As an envoy of Master Fortuno arrived not long ago. With the message, the Loppers have determined Meteon's time to throw hands. We've asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there. Does Meteon know about us? Like, does Meteon have, like, any sort of connection to our world? Like, does Meteon know that we've been crafting a nuclear missile for the past, like, 5 expansions and we're about to unleash absolute hell? Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loppers have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. She's too busy killing everyone in her depressive episode? I thought she doesn't do that anymore because everyone's already dead. Isn't that the problem? There's no one to kill. I thought she's just hard. She's like in a state of like meditation, absorbing the ambient dynamis around there. Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the sea of stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. When like, what the heck does that mean? What did you just tell me? Indeed. Then how are you to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems... Oh no, Ultima Thule is the place. Maybe. The moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad of other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the MommyCrystal may not possess enough ether to bear such a massive vessel back to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our Hyper Hopper into your Aether Burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Father, does this mean... Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Lomprit's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed the strength needed to overcome the crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Heidelin's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Honestly, not a bad take. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of the star. This is why we've chosen to place our faith in Heidelin. In you, the Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They've not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacies. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. Nor do the people protest. Quite the contrary. They've expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Do they know that we killed Heidelin? Like, is that unclassified information? Are the Lomprit's too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Heidelin's love for Aetheris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And we'll most certainly have need of your expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life, an otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Heidelin chose us to lead the way to Medion. Why would she give you the crystal only we can decipher? More importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here, Ryanje, and now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have to put to save it? Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scion, so I must ask, are you certain that you wish to do this? Yeah. I got a thing or two to say to this Medion person. I know we were friends past, but... You couldn't... No, I wouldn't say that. Wolfert, the final days, whatever it takes. Yes, they know. Feldman, I don't want to pry in on your personal details, but what's up with this this badge quest you're going on? We shall inform the Forum of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Lomprits will continue with the Ilsebert contingent and have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray take your ease. It would seem there's not else to rest and prepare, shall we? Don't post links, Ismad. Don't post links. You will get shot. Nightbot will strike you down with one hand. I'm being summoned elsewhere. I'll rejoin for the next duty. I mean, you guys can all, like, disperse. I don't think we're doing a duty anytime soon. Unless they kind of stack them together. Like they are wont to do. Spoiler. You know, good answer, Feldman. Good answer. Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis covers all. Oh yeah, you're gonna be blind. Can we even take Ishtola with us? He's not gonna be able to see anything. Nevertheless, Heidelin is deemed as worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any of the other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meteion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts to you and to Taru. If all goes well, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We'll be praying for your safe return. Mayhaps it will affect the Dynamis for the better. With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. How dense are Lalafels that you can hear them coming when they're running over? I guess you can hear cats running over too. They're pretty small. You were there for so long, I started to worry. What did they have to say? The edge of creation, I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return, and you will return. Actually, Murney, can I borrow you for a moment? Oh, new glam. Looks like the plans in the interim are decided. When you two have finished, meet us back at the annex, alright? Tataru, I know you've been cooking this whole time while we've been busy fighting gods and on the moon and on Elpis, so lay it on me. Come with me to Gore, I have something to show you. Oh. Well, let's have the same ether and strength as a Rogadin, so very dense. I guess that's true. They are like, that actually kind of makes them freakishly. They're like ants, you know? You know how ants can carry like 100 times their body weight? It's like that. Welcome, Ernie, to Taru's Boutique. Uh-oh. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I made an extra to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one can ask for. Now, not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you'd need an ensemble like anything I've ever crafted before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally created my career-defining masterpiece. But then, inspiration struck. I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavanarian refugees, I decided to set up shop in Charlian. Oh, and of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Varsarush, how are things coming along? Everything's in order, Mistress Tataru. Will be ready to open shortly. Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here a little bit longer? The following events don't. What is this? How long is this? The 50-minute try, like, not grocery, like try-on outfit cutscene? We're gonna be in and out of like the changing room. How long could this possibly be? Oh, it's because this is a first person. So the first person cutscenes are so weird. They force you to like tell you that to skip your duty. I guess because they can't like flash during them. Oh, it's Varshan. Varshan? Varshan. I imagine Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineer, she remained to assist with the work on the Aether Burner. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlene while I oversee matters at the Radhatan. It is rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Varshan, it's hoping you stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives, and you have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means to which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more is that when they at last return home to Raditsan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. An opportunity for me as well. Believe you me, your artisans have taught me so much about Thavenarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what sort of wonders we come up with. I pray every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. Before coming here, I've heard of the forum's decision of what soon will be attempted. It was only then that I understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. It was indeed the last bastion, for every flame of every star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of the brimming life must have been blinding in splendor. You're journeying onto the heavens and protect that light. May the skills of my kin serve you well. What do you mean you can set the quest to easy after you fail the first time? I'll be fine. What? Am I gonna have to like pick what hat matches with what outfit? I'm good at this. This is the one thing I'm good at, guys. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace of mind and tranquility to the star. I should like to see, this is like the diplomatic answer. There's no way that he'll take offense to this. I should like to visit Raditsan again when this is all over. Then we'd be honored to receive you. There's still much of Raditsan you have still yet to see. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well. Like, this is just social pleasantries, guys. I can do this. I know I got by the fisherman one and I went 0-3 on the fisher sales, but like that's like low crass like merchant work. This is social graces, guys. This is something I'm good at. This is just basic politicking. Ugh, where'd you go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? The fish shell one is genuinely hard and tricky. I lose at the weirdest minigames. I struggled with... Here are the 4 minigames I struggled with. The fish sailing. The trail mission in Garlemald. Comforting Chai News. That was another one that we struggled with. You know? Murney, old girl, my, whatever are you doing here? A new boutique, you say? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments for long as my confidence continues indefinitely. I, the Lord, young Lord Fortin, insists. So long as there's work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. I had no idea you could fail at comforting Chai News. Well, I'll have you know, I failed twice. I'm 2-time champion. Thus do I toil through every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicker to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work. And without Honoroy here, there's no one to prepare my meals. I came here in hopes of finding a nice cafe. Alas, the Charlene delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. If a hearty meal's what you're after, I suggest the Last Stand. The cafe over the pier. Their cuisine did appear appetizing and all that, but if you vouch for the cooking, then perhaps I'll give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion. And ta-ta, old girl. Archon loaf? No, it's not Archon loaf. Why are you all like for foods? Like, what is going on here? Is this a psyop? Is this supposed to be like the hardest thing that goes on in Endwalker? I'm so confused. I'm 2 for 2, I think. We love Archon loaf. Yeah, but Archon loaf's like bland and boring. We wanna, you know, we're trying to give them the burgers. The Last Stand's the place with the burgers, right? This is for the people who pay attention to the lore. Obviously not you guys. Well, is that Murney and Tataru I spy? Oh my goodness, it's this guy. Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was the original plan. However, after any expense required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would not squander the opportunity to study the markets of northern seas? Were he not able to return straight away to Kagane once I finish? Oh god, he's gonna ask me about like market demands and stuff. This one I might squander this one. Of course, you'd find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. There is not more to do. Ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Alderney Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Neither of these seem like winning options, not gonna lie to you. You know what? From one savvy businessman to another, you can keep your money. A pity. I'm rather fond of the place myself. Nevertheless, I have doubt we find another time and cause for celebration soon enough. Dang, death stare from Tataru? How hard do you... What do you have to do to get a death stare from her? I feel like that's a rarity. Let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire until we next meet. Alright, who's next on this? So we hit... Who are the reps? We hit Endwalker. We've hit Stormblood. We've hit Heaven's Word. Who's the Shadowbringers? The only people that came with us is like Graha. Who could this possibly be? Oh no, it's gonna be one of the people from Whirlit. It's a Whirlit rep. Right? That's gotta be it. I'm already decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Not quite. We're a little off on that one. Tataru! Don't mess this up, Wedge. Biggs, Wedge, I take work on the Ark proceeds apace. Aye, it does. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlene and Raditsan has been a rewarding experience. That's nothing to say of what we learned from the Woperates. The Ark isn't like anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero has rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. You'll never guess who paid us for a visit before we came to Charlene. Alpha! I think he even sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in times of need. I don't suppose why he was decided to join us here in Charlene. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day by just being there. I think it's hard to believe that we have the means to send you off on the great expanse, though, to the farthest reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations, and to think how much I've missed out on that I'd not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. There is that, too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Murney. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. And one filled with even more adventure. That we do now. And one filled with even more adventure. I think that's another W line. Match their energy. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should be going. Still have more supplies to gather before we return. Tataru and Wedge, he could craft stuff she can sell on the market board. Perfect match. Oh god, don't mess this up. He's fumbling in front of the baddies. Truly a relatable experience. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Alright. Glam checkup. W glam, L glam. I need everyone in the chat. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Varsuch from Palaka Stand. Haven't we met before? Is this Resolute? Is this Resolute person? No. No, it is, right? Is this Resolute or Raw? Is this the right character? Or am I being am I getting all the Auras mixed up? Ah, yes, it was you who helped us as Purusha, and again when we crossed the ice. No, this is her, right? This is her. I doubt we exchanged a little more than a few glances then, but it's kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mr. Tataru, I've had many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It's only natural to feel fear in the face of calamities. In such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not when we will come to call this land, place, or return to Thavnir, but here we are today and are glad to contribute to the cause. She's one of like the 5 characters that Lucia's voice actress had to work on during Endwalker due to the COVID crunch, we'll call it. And contribute did they to making your new garments as durable as possible. We put our heart and soul into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battles to come. I think I've come so far from humble beginnings to the waking sands, from the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. We're always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you're stepped away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief when you returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. It has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you've persevered time after time. And for all the joys we've shared, there's so much sorrow as well. But I've long since learned that you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promise to send you to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. I love how much hate in her heart exists for him. Yeah, but they were basically co-workers for like a long time, and they hated each other. You know what I mean? That makes sense. You know the rule that's like you can only hate someone if like you see them that much. Like, it's hard to hate people that you see like once a month. It's really easy to hate someone if like you, even if you like them just like this much, like dislike them that much. Like, I don't hate the person that like cut me off in the car, even though that's like a genuine like offense. But like if I dislike you like 10% and I have to see you every day, like that's a problem. In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weapons for every need, so please look to our stock. You may now obtain job specific. Ooh, job gear. Upon reaching level 90 in the corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quest associated with said job. Let me look at this. Fizz range? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I think it's all right. It's different. It's different. Different in a bad way. Yeah, I know. Okay, let me go look at the archer's one though. That's the one that Tataru made for us. We'll call it, okay? Canonically. All right, Tataru. Blow me away. It's not bad. It's very ARR similar, like similar to the ARR. I mean, all the Bard outfits kind of look a little similar. But this isn't the dyeable version. Not conditions not met. What is the condition for dyeability? They just said role quests. Not even 3 minutes ago. There was a lot of things said. You can't follow everything, you know what I mean? These look nice. It's a lot of like, there's a lot of words that get said, you know what I mean? Check out the Astro one. I have to switch thingies. Healer. Astro. Well, that's the hat. I don't want the hat. I want... Oh, snap. This is like, similar to the Urianger fit, right? It even got the weirdo, like, bands on the biceps. I think that's more of like a fashion thing. Ooh. Very stately. Oh my goodness. I look like a nerd. This is similar to my like main outfit. I kind of like it a little less though, I'm not gonna lie. I'll mess around with these a little bit later on. Although I do like this skirt, very nice. Unique shapes are what we're looking for around here. Whoa, Soraban. What you doing here, buddy? You found yourself idle, my friend. If you seek to occupy your time and until the arc is ready, you needn't go far. All of this can go in the armory to free up space. What's the exchange? Can I just grab these? It says available. Like, am I just supposed to like? Is this like a Golden Corral buffet? I can just start grabbing left and right. You can take all. Yo, okay. I'm gonna need a whole stream to go through these guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how much I like glam. This is like the biggest glam unlock of all time. Although I can't dye them until I do the role quest. I mean, that means realistically that means I have to focus on the Fizz DPS ones because they're role quests, right? So I can do all the Fizz DPS or Fizz ranged. Took me like 3 or 4 trips back to get. Yeah, well, I want to be dyeable. Let's be real here. No one's trying to look like normal, you know. We want to be dyeable. I want this. I'll have to, like I said, I don't want to plague the stream with like 8 hours of me hitting right click and looking at thing. Boots. Look at the tanks, I got you. But the tanks are so far away, I'll never get the dyeable version of these. Ooh, this is the one from the thing. Isn't it? I like this, actually. I like this a lot. Ew, warrior glam. This is a nice one too. Look, I'm like quarter Aura. I'm LARPing as an Aura. Doesn't have the physics, but it's just kind of rough and pointy and scaly. I might not make the rest of the stream. I'm gonna go shopping with your mom. Well, you're gonna miss out the glam session. It's a shame you're gonna have to. Well, let me do it. The SpongeBob line. Well, I guess you're gonna have to miss out on the glam session. The glam session? Glamour. Oh, yeah. Only ones you should not pick is Picto and Viper because you gain those during the job quest. Alright, cool. Well, I do have a level 80 Viper, so I'm not that far. This is the Gunbreaker one that y'all were talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the vision. I don't like it as much as, like, the Paladin one. I don't know, this one looks really cool. I really like this one. Not that I have anywhere near the Paladin for this. Granted, I could just make it normal colored. Because, like, I'm assuming you can dye. Can you dye the cape? Like, these do look really nice. New whoa, Shio with the new move? New tanks starts at 90? Who wants to be around for my when I do my first tank dungeon in like 6 months and I do it at a level 90 dungeon? Who wants to be a part of that? Put your name in there for the wait list today. Though delighted by your patronage, Chitaru's ready to be on your way. I realize you still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope that you find a moment for yourself, and the others can as well. I suggest speaking with Kryle first. Oh my goodness, look at all the other people here. A lively Charlian. It'll be like a car wreck. You won't be able to stop watching the horrific scenes. What is this? Oh. It's to bait you in with the flashy colors. Whatever. Get out of here. You're gonna see some real, you're gonna see the hardest wall-to-wall ever, but it's gonna be like 2 minions, you know? Wait, but the new job's gonna be evolved mode, right? They're getting rid of all this stuff. I'm gonna half the buttons. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Tataru. It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting just to get everything right. I'm glad to see it realized with great success. If you're looking for others, though, they've taken their leave. Ishtola, Thancred, Unyanje have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alice, Graha, meanwhile, have thought their time would be better spent poring over books of the Numenon. As for Alphino and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Leveler estate, although Estinian seemed reluctant to go. I'm sure you'll be glad for your company if you've managed to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I suggest you heading to the last stand before Ishtola and the others finish eating, but above all else, it'd be foolish to run headlong into battle with a fatigued mess. Do your best to get a good night's sleep. I want to go eat food with the boys and girls. Let's go. New jobs are evolved only. I know, I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, when Evercold comes out day 1, I'm just switching. I'm never going back. Mostly because I haven't learned how to do this actually properly anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, you know, partially because, you know, you gotta know they're getting rid of the old mode. It's not a rug pull if they basically do everything in their power to get you to switch it, right? I'm betting you make it to at least the first boss before remembering to turn your stance on. No, because people will yell at me. Like, people will yell at me, like, literally as we start the dungeon. Make sure you turn your stance on, you know? On one hand, I love having 30 buttons. Are you an MMO person, Mana, Senri? I'll be honest, as a non-MMO person myself, 30 buttons does scare me a little bit. I wake up in cold sweats when I'm thinking of the buttons I'm pressing, and I'm like, Alt 8. I just wake up. Murney, come to take make our trio a quartet, have you? Please have a seat, and we'll go about getting you a drink.
Your business with Chitaru was finished.
I have an MMO mouse. Ooh. I don't. I have 2 function keys on my mouse.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Oh no. Ishola's getting wine drunk.
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
I remember when I played Viper and there was like, there's no buttons, and I do the same damage as other classes. Well, welcome to advanced mode. What is she looking at? She's looking at like she's sad because there's like only this much wine left, you know? I feel that.
As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in
What the
my
heck is
grasp.
Forsooth Urianger?
Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world.
That's like the thing. It's like you can't just say perchance, guys. You know, you can't just say perchance. Advanced mode, you know what I'm talking about. The new one. The new one. Evolved. That's the one. I haven't watched FanFest in like 800 years, and the next FanFest I haven't watched yet, okay? My terminology's a little bit funky.
Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
Time for MommyCrystal to crack another wine box. Do you think she's like a wine mom? You think she'll like send her kids to sleep and just sip on wine while watching like late night television? You probably shouldn't be watching FanFest until you're caught up anyway. I think the first one didn't spoil anything crazy. I did have a virtual guide helping me in the form of Shio, who was like pointing me where to go. But yeah, like you know, you don't need to know what happens in Dawn Trail to know about, I don't know. Maybe I might avoid the Evercold trailer. I'll be honest. That one I'm a little worried about. Because like if it's as banger as the Shadowbringers trailer, there's probably going to be spoilers, so I kind of might avoid that one.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
I like PvP action, so I've evolved. I hope for evolved. I'm happy some people do. I know a lot of the hardcore people that I interact with, like Rat, are not big fans of it. But I don't know. I like less buttons. I don't know. I'm just not an MMO guy, you know. I get overwhelmed when my screen has too many buttons.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
Look at that beautiful shadow rendering, just crawling across the mug.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive.
Joel is 100% drinking wine while watching soap operas after sending the kids off to school. I could see it. They're bad about inserting big reveals or surprise intros. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid watching the Evercold trailer. I watched the little teaser, but that didn't have anything in it, so it's fine. Let's not bring up anyone else from the past. Let's just move forward, you know? Let's get through this together. I don't want him going on another Minfilia-laden rant, so let's avoid bringing her up.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone. We've both changed much since then, have we not?
What is the official timescale?
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is American cuisine. We got, what is that? Fried chicken. We got some cake, some burgers. Just a sandwich. I kind of feel at home around here. Give me a muffin and some cake.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust is settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though. In uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Where are the jelly donuts? I'm not a jelly donuts guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need my donuts to have a hole. I don't like the big spherical cake.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
Bro wants less of a donut. Have you ever thought about getting 2 donuts? Maybe even 3? There's no limit on the amount of donut you have, believe it or not. It's only self-imposed by yourself and your mind.
There is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
What's that supposed to mean? It's the face tat, isn't it?
What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Post-Endwalker subplot?
'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise. Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
Imagine being unable to travel between worlds.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast?
They like asking these questions and then having us answer them proverbially in the future.
To victory.
You learned that from, who'd you learn that from? Vinay, Vinot?
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
There's a lot of, ever since Endwalker, there's a lot of eating scenes. They really like our food scenes these days. I don't know what's gotten into them. Leaving so soon, I suppose it's for the best if you'd rather explore the bottom of a bottle with Urian J. I dare say the others would welcome your company as well, if you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then all that matters. Talk to the NPCs, by the way. Alright, Thancred, what you got? I say, Murney, whence this came, similar criminal to stand beside thee. I see, falsely, but Ishtola and Thancred's but moments ago employed the very self-same doubling magic. Oh, he's drunk. Are you wine drunk? Remain here for a while, at least until Urian finds his legs again. Alright, no. Everyone else is fine. How is Urian the worst with his ale? He's like 7 feet tall. And you know, low-key, for how much of a nerd he is, he's got a little bit of muscle to him. Not gonna lie to you. Urian is blasted. Maybe he's just been, maybe you know, he's just been really laying into it a little bit. Talk to Grahatia? Well, where is Graha? I gotta go find him. Wait, Alpha and Omega. You. What the heck are you doing here? Chance meeting, I suppose. After Moon Breeder got brought up, he's been drinking more. Tough. Hey, stop using the shuriken mountains and trees for the food. They need to flex it as much as they can. Ah. Who's this guy? RP walking and everything? If you excuse me. Sure, bow. Emo, do you know where Graha is, or is this part of the story? I gotta talk to him. After all, he was the one I picked to visit me late, you know? We were gonna talk about our deepest secrets. Well, speak of the devil. What do you gotta say for yourself? Oh, he's asleep. Try speaking with Alice, but she's fast asleep. Good talk. The Warrior Light's biggest fans, I know. Well, is Alice our biggest fan? I don't know. I think Graha definitely qualifies as biggest fan. And Alice's up there, but I don't know. I think she's for like second spot tied. I feel like she's in like very, what's it called? She's a huge fan. No, I understand she's a huge fan, but I'm just saying there's stiff competition out there, you know?
Oh.
I mean, does Alice craft us glam every single expansion? The goat does. That's all I'm saying.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed.
Can you guys like sleep while sitting up straight like this? And would you like jerk back and forth like that? I feel like that you only do that when you wake up, right? When you like finally wake up and whoa.
To the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer. So much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear.
I'm chronically tired. Have you checked your iron levels, Volcra?
So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What are you... What am I...
Oh, good.
Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
You woke Alisaie up.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
Why are you telling me? What am I gonna do?
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective.
This is
way
your
to
number
prepare
one
for
fan?
battle.
This is the number one fan of the Warrior of Light? Totaro would never berate me like that.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
Honestly, I was just kind of watching you sleep. I know that sounds a lot worse than it does, but it's just kind of how it went down. Yeah, just, you know, a little peace and quiet away from the busy town center. Speak with Alphanod. Oh god, no! Another Estinian interaction. He's gonna be trying to make conversation with the people of the Leveler Estate, and it's gonna be a tragedy. Crash and burn on every opportunity. Can you really call someone your friend if you're not afraid of them? I'm not afraid of any of you guys, and you guys are my friends, right? Are you guys afraid of me? Answer truthfully. I won't hold it against you. I just don't think I'm a very scary person. I'll be real with you. Like, if you knew me in real life, like I said, I'm like 5'9" at best, 160. Like, I'm really not that scary of a person, guys. Leveler Philanthropy. You're a bit intimidating. That's a line that I haven't heard in a long time, Emo. That's a line I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh. What brings you here? Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil.
Whoa, I didn't even notice he unfashioned himself.
All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
I'm glad that he had the wherewithal to take off the pointy armor, you know, to meet with Alphino's mom.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
I don't think Taz is that fat. I can fix that for you. Here you go. I will widen myself. There you go. Is that better? Is that what you wanted to see? I still look normal despite being stretched to like 40%. Yep.
The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not...
Thanks for following Dippy Stick.
Returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
I'm sure this cutscene would go crazy if he was looking at the stars. Unfortunately, we got Cloudy Day cutscene version, so we're just looking at this at nothing.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor.
Let me fix myself real quick. There we go. Gotta catch up on the story. I'm currently on Shadowbringer. Well, you don't look. Close your eyes, Dippy Sticks. Nothing here is happening. This is all part of the. This is part of the illusion world.
Wait.
This is a fan fiction going on in my Warrior of Light's head. Like, you see where we are right now? This is part of the first.
Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know.
When he says returned here, he's talking about we're in Limsa Lominsa right now. So, that's what he means.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you,
Asinian, look at him when you talk. What are you doing?
Today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Have any of you ever done that like anime move where you talk to someone while like walking away, but you don't look back at them? Like I know it, like maybe there's aura to it, but you gotta it only works aura wise if the camera's here facing this way and the person you're talking to is behind you. At any other angle, you just look stupid. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it from a side view, you just look dumb. I'll be counting on you.
I know, and I won't let you down. Together, we'll show the enemy the strength of mortal will.
See, at least he had the decency to look a little bit, turn his head just a fraction. I would normally do that, but for like goodbyes. The only thing, okay, I'll give a pass. I'll give one pass. Emmett Selk's little hand wave thing he does without turning around. If you do something like that, that's like that's a good move. That's a W. But if you're like trying to talk to someone without looking at them while walking away, that's L. That's L aura in my opinion. Welcome back. Remember to turn a few wings before you turn in. You end up, you do the Emmett Suck wrist wave, and then the person ends up leaving the same direction. You gotta walk faster. If people, like, 5 feet behind you are passing you, you know, you just gotta start walking real quick. That night, at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. I do the 2-finger wave salute to people. He's back. What happened? Your hair! Oh, it's just part of like the edgelord mode. Never mind.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
He was in like Super Saiyan mode, except instead of turning hair gold, it turns black.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you?
I hate to see Xenos go, but I love watching him leave. He got his rear end nerfed in the new outfit. I won't lie to you.
And what was it that you sought in me?
He's immortal now, nowadays. And thus it dawns, the day of reckoning. Why are we breathing in as if this is, you know, we're just talking to our friends again? We do this all the time. There he is, the lean master himself, all the way back there. Doing his thing. We should just put a big, like, stand-up pillar that he can lean on so he's closer to the group, you know? Like, we're not accommodating Estinian for who he is.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
Yeah, don't.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium. To stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
It is kind of funny that Estinian isn't a part of that group. Like, you know, oh, he wasn't at the Crystarium. He wasn't at the Kugane. Like, maybe he should have been in the background, you know? Maybe he shouldn't have been part of the group right now.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
I've seen that go before. I mean, no, I haven't. You're in Shadowbringers.
The arc is ready.
I mean, you probably saw, assuming you're talking about the red-haired cat, you saw, I mean, we all saw him in Crystal Tower, right? Like, he just returned from the Crystal Tower stuff, so. It's not like that, you know, it's not that big of news. realize he's like, wait a second, I got friends outside the tower. I got stuff to do.
They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteion.
Okay, can someone answer this? So Ishtola's coming with us, but isn't she like straight up blind? Like, isn't she actually unable to see things in a place depleted of ether and mostly running on dynamis?
As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of too late not to.
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph.
Triumph.
What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph.
That's what I've been saying, Cry. I've been saying triumph this whole time. You don't gotta tell me twice.
Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Yeah. Hit him with a nod.
Let us be off then.
Wait!
The goat speaks, I listen.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
You too. No, wait, no, you're not supposed to say you too to someone who's not going on a journey. No, I just did the thing. No. Just like the have a good, like, enjoy the meal. You too. No. I suppose we part ways for now, at least. Would that I had sage's words to share ere you depart. Perhaps the teachings of Galuf Baldishian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he say. Look beyond them and find true strength. I wish you were a little bit taller so I could see you through the box, but that's okay. I can do that instead. What one sees is being open to interpretation, I think, but for me it would be the things I cherish most in life, the things I believe are worth fighting for, something you consider as you venture into the Sea of Stars. We're inviting them to eat the meal with us after? Stop here, to be honest. How much more MSQ have we got? What's the MSQ numberage? A full map is not an MSQ number, Volcra. Like 10 quests more, but they're long ones. 4 to 5 more hours. A lot. Endwalker progress 96. That counts post Endwalker, Andrew. We're not counting that. You could unlock the new area. Then that's not a bad idea. Let's get on to the moon, guys. Let's get on, or not the moon. This new. I want to see it with my own eyes. I want to see it with my own eyes before we stop. Okay. Where am I going? Oh no, I'm going over here. I'd say unlock the new map next week. No, this is how they do it in anime, right? Like they tease you the place, and then they grab you by the balls, and then they're like, look at this, look at it, and then they make you wait a week. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Not the cliffhanger stream. We did this yesterday, to be fair, right? We literally got to Heidelin, and I'm like, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Oh god, they're playing the song again. For me, I powered through it and did it all at once because immersion. Oh my goodness, look at all the people. I want to go through as many chats as I can. Let's go. What you got for me, you stupid idiot? Oh, it's been a while, Aaronville. How you doing? Truth, there's a few gleamers that were distressed to learn that the early efforts were for nothing. It's no easy task convincing that the new plan was for the best, I can tell you. I can't tell you every man believes this is the wisest course, but I can't say that all will be forgiven if you deliver us from coming doom. And if you don't, if we don't, I'll be dead, so I won't have to deal with the repercussions, I'll be honest with you. Stop fighting! Alright, let's see this new place. Oh snap, this is the Stormblood title theme. I have like 100% recall of all the songs I've heard.
All present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder. But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot.
I like how two of you had different visceral reactions at the same time, and yet no one for Biggs or Wedge. How sad.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of star-faring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention.
This thing at the top.
We've learned a lot.
Look at it. Look at it.
In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return. So, have you thought of a name?
Nero and Sid are a better match than Alpha and OMG. I can agree with that. I don't know how much chemistry Alpha and Omega have, but I will say the name chemistry is up there. Obviously, Alpha and Omega. I mean, you kind of had to.
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
How you doing, Healing? About to launch into space. We have a bird to kill. 2 stones in hand.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible.
Can we clap for the Loporits? Heidelin's greatest servant outside of myself, of course.
From a fragment of Dalamud,
Never mind. That's not who we're talking about.
not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars.
I was today years old when I realized it's Alpha and Omega as in beginning in it. First you were confused about my hairstyle, Emo. You thought this was a basic hairstyle. Now you're telling me you need to rub the sticks together, Emo. Rub the sticks together. There's got to be brain power in there somewhere.
And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here.
Okay, now you're overthinking it, buddy.
In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us.
I know Louisois is considered like a super genius and like, you know, one of the reasons we're all here, but like, I don't think he knew that we were going to be sending ourselves to space to fight Medion. I don't want to doubt the guy, but I just don't think he had that in the cards for us.
The starship Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah, Ragnarok. Yeah. There wasn't much fanfare. I feel like...
for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
Oh snap, the Beast Tribes. And the crowd went mild. I know, right? I was kind of sad. I wanted, you know...
What are you all doing here?
I expected a little bit of fanfare for the new name.
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the MommyCrystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
I think we've killed all their gods. Well, if you understand how it works, like that's like a normal thing that happens, right? They summon the primals, someone deals with them. We just happen to be, you know, the one who does it the most.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment.
I know I'm really late to say this, but I just realized how horrible our hair color ratio is in our little group. Like, what's going on here? We got white hair everywhere. And then we get Graha, and then obviously Warrior Light could be anything. But like, we have it pretty tough.
Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
You think it's stress? Maybe, but I remember the opening cutscene, when we first arrived in Eorzea, and the twins were on the boat, not on the boat, on the little carriage with us. Guess what? White hair already. And I don't know. I've met their mom and dad. I think it might be genetic.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the MommyCrystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Imagine being like, shh, Alicia, go back to your show. This is important stuff.
Indeed! Indeed! While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the MommyCrystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, ever the contrarian, Ali say. Can't you know, co-sign the thing and get on with it?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Leave my bestie be. Who? Ali say. Oh, Soroban.
Understand the intricacies of this plan, but none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
Let's go, Moogle Mog guy.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
We'll fight him with the power of friendship. Well, that's all we have in this world, you know.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way. May we have a moment?
Lesson of Final Fantasy XIV: Don't be racist. Most games have some similar ideas.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Codices. Maybe.
Portable teleportation devices.
That one, that's
one
what
for
it
each
is.
of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
That's how we got the Garlemald Empire. The Garlean Empire, Maddie Knapp. Don't tell me you were stayed up yesterday to watch FanFest 2 healing. If they try to summon a primal, we'll beat them up until they become our friend. Yeah, that's how we operate.
What hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them.
I mean, I always say it, but it's easy to befriend people from a position of power, you know what I mean? Like, after you've already beaten them up, you can extend the olive branch, right? It's hard to do that when you're the loser, because you kind of look like you're sending a desperate Hail Mary attempt, you know? But if you've already won, you already killed their god. You can then extend the mercy.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Dang. Classic space venture lines. Hey, Giffle. What you got for me? If you come this way, I will direct you to the bridge. Level cutscenes will play secret. What's going on with this crazy looking armor, by the way? Alright, see, this is why we want to do this now. Imagine starting the stream next time with long sequence of cutscenes. Come on, we're doing this now. You can get from PvP. Well, I have to go through the entire catalog of job relic armor that I got from Taru. So I'm a little waterlogged on glam right now.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
They never told us how long this trip's gonna take, right? Or I guess we don't really...
Incredible.
Do we even know? How much engineering have we done on this thing?
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me? The preparations for the summonings are complete.
Does it matter? Yeah, because like what happens if it's like, oh, it'll take like 5 days, you know? 6 days, 1 week.
In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
Yeah. Let's get this thing in moving.
Let's get going.
Oh, come on. A burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly.
It's a magic spaceship, don't worry. I just want to know, I just want to trust the science, guys. Like, you know, I want to make sure that this is the right thing to do.
Try it again, with feeling.
Why are you shying away from that? You got it. No, Murney must issue the command. Blast off, is what I'd say. Perhaps blast off like that.
Engage!
Engage!
You gotta watch from the cockpit, you know, from the bridge. This is the best view in the house. Oh, we don't get a front view? Oh, I guess we're traveling light speed. That's not that fast. It's got to ramp up. It's got to ramp up. We'll be fine. It's got that Star Destroyer back end, you know? Oh snap, the whole brigade! And it's the correct versions of them, it's not the weirdo Eden versions, where they butchered all my boys and girls. Mughal, get him. Good King Mughal, even. Why is she talking?
Landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Garuda, don't make me go back there and beat you again, alright?
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice. So come, let us revel!
Is the whale gonna keep up with us? I feel like the whale's gonna... Not that quick.
Freely. I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free.
Someone gotta make sure the whale keeps up. The whale is magic. I'm tired of everything being told it's magic. The ship is magic. The whale is magic. Is there anything that follows the laws of physics around here? The game is called Final Fantasy, not Final Sci-Fi. Then why are we in a spaceship right now? We're not on a normal ship, just cutting through the sea, or even an airship cutting through the air. We're in spaceship, cutting through space.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even.
Oops, I had to click.
Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
Speak in English, Mapping Way. Speak in English.
Alright, let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway.
You don't know carats? Well, is carats a distance or is that a time? Like, is carats measured in days or in football fields? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but, because some of you are not science-minded, but you guys know that light years is not a time, right? Like, just to be clear.
From what we know of Meteion, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Hydaelyn believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves.
You guys are just putting it. None of these are correct. I don't believe any of your. What's it called? It's the time it takes for Lop to eat a carrot. That's probably the closest answer I am to believing.
Just don't do anything I wouldn't. Like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits. And you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Didn't we kill MommyCrystal? Yeah, but we did it, you know, under the vainglorious you must defeat me to prove yourself to me, you know? This is basic anime plotting healing. Come on.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit. What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment. Greetings.
Uh-oh. What the? So you came to see us yourselves? Wait, they don't know who this is, do they? Does anyone else know what she looks like? Besides us? Well, it appears she only appeared to us, to be fair.
Can you hear me?
I don't know, she's moving around. We're good. It's her! Point at her. Let everyone know. Meteion. Everyone's gonna go,
So this is Meteion.
I expected a bit more of a bigger reaction out of you.
Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We're going to the... In fact, I got a delivery of your ends, little Miss Meteion. Well, I just got to go to the crib first, you know? We're on our way.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control.
Meteion, have you ever heard of Hope? Have you ever watched Hope Core montages on TikTok?
You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident. Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric.
Mother told me about people like you, Meteion. I don't listen to your dribble.
It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you.
I'm here to kill you, buddy.
We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
Don't say that. Come on, Thancred, you're supposed to be helping us.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours.
What the?
Suffocated and extinguished now.
I don't like how she always tries to jump scare me. I'm ready for it now. I've seen too many. The Lopert's immune?
I can't breathe. You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end.
Oh no, Graha, no!
Where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Oh snap! But how? How is he so powerful? Shout out Thancred saving us all. Maybe. You wanna know my hot take about jump scares though? I think like 90% of a jump scare is loud noises. Like they can flash as many of Medion's little eyes, like beady eyes in my face, but as long as there's a pop, you know, I'm not gonna be scared.
Thancred?
Meteion has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination. This is Ultima.
Final area reveal.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this.
Alright, here we go. It's ruins of a desecrated civilization. One of the ones that Meteion, of course, has analyzed and has seen the loss of life. But she's built an eyrie out of it, right? So there's like a tall spire with like nesting things because she's a bird, so it's like bird themed. Watch this.
From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
Because it did in the past, growing away. Because it grew in the past, or did in the past. Can I get a look at it?
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Can I look out the window, or do I gotta look at it on foot?
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
This isn't a bird
their
nest.
Path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
It just looks like space. It's like a nebula.
Let them bring it to a close,
I say. Let the curtains fall upon this.
I do like this dungeon-esque
Final chapter
drone
of the
camera.
Tale of the Star.
Ultima Thule. Whoa! It's like the thing coming on the. It's gonna fall.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Do they got any sun around here, or is it just gonna be dark all day? I'm afraid you can't take good pictures around here. Endwalker Ozzy's Law. For some reason, when I saw it, I kind of get Tempest vibes from here. I don't know why. Maybe it's the lighting. But I'm kind of getting the Tempest vibes. Background music up. And the ceiling is a boob. It kind of just looks like a material sphere. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm pretty sure it's just like a sphere. I can't guarantee it'll be of help in these strange surrounds, but I've readied a provision note in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger, I expect you to return to Ragnarok at once. Okay, here's the real question, okay? Here's the real question. So you're telling me that this is a place devoid of life. How are they going to find a way to put random level 90 mobs that are going to try to knock me off my mount when I'm running around doing my thing, huh? What sort of creation have the writers been working with? Because you know they're going to have goons walking around. They got to do it. Who says they're mobs? I know they're mobs. We're unfortunate this place can support life, albeit barely. I suspect given the torpid stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let us begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems as good a direction as any. Let's stray not too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Merchant and provisions node. We'll do that, sure. Good work. Well, we saw the place. Isn't this what we came to, This is what we came to look for. Oh my goodness, is that Cryle again? I require sustenance. There it is! The beloved Archon loaf. I think I'll eat it now. I have 5 of these things, and I think 4 of them are from you. Thank you, Cryle. I will be well fed in my journey to the end. Wait, do I get the thing for? Hold on. Okay. No, I don't. That's upsetting. This is pretty big. Abode of the EA? Of the EA? Base Omnicron? The Riatara? Are these anchors? Are we anchored? That's kind of cool. Let me do a cursory inspection on the ship's capabilities. Only decent lighting we'll get. With that, though, I think we're technically... We did say we'd stop when we got here, because we got like 10 MSQs to go, and that's like perfect for Saturday, Sunday, end of Endwalker next week. Isn't that kind of crazy? This is one of our fastest expansions. Mostly because I played like longer streams, because all of you were like, but you can't stop now. Like, I feel like Endwalker, because it's like this continuous story that's very like well put together, unlike, you know, Stormblood. Every time we got to a section, you guys would just go, but you can't stop now. And then we get to a dungeon. But there's a trial after this. I'm excited to watch you experience peak soon. What is that thing? That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, they find a way to just include these mobs to slow me down in my search for a thing. Lesser Stellar Dragon. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna go sit down in this place and sort through every single, not this one, and sort through every single glam. And I'm gonna work out the glam for the final thing, right? You gotta look good on your, like, this is like graduation. This is the end of the Final Fantasy story. Because Dawn Trail doesn't happen, apparently, in the brains of most people. That's not where I wanted to go. Alright, so everyone throw out, like, one thing. And I will look at it, and I will... What's it called? I will internalize it and come up with a glam in the future. What are we thinking? Dawn Trail is the anime beach episode. I'm excited for Dawn Trail being the anime beach episode. Kind of nice. The Gunbreaker. That's two people that really like the Gunbreaker set. I'm not big on the Gunbreaker set. This is a Bard set. This is like a recolored Bard set. Are you joking me? Shake my head because I'm upset at Final Fantasy character designers. This looks nice. Gloves. Painter slop? Ew, I don't want slop. But I think with that, now that we kind of have to stop here, I think, man, I don't know what else to say. Better plan for the MSQ before maintenance? Plan ahead for the MSQ before maintenance. When is maintenance? They don't do maintenance on weekends, do they? They usually do them on Tuesdays or something. They don't want to run a... It's only 4 p.m. I know we're a little short. We're a little short. Usually we try to stream 30 extra minutes. I mean, what can we do? What is the most realistic thing for us to do for 30 minutes? Fraternize with the people of, what's it called? Is that what you want? My ride isn't coming for another 50 minutes. I mean, the best thing I can do is sit here and just, like, try to figure this out. Tiamat male. 27th? Yeah, no, we'll be fine. I'm not gonna hit that. We're fine. Reaper outfit. It's unfortunate that I have to officially admit that my Xenos plotline is officially dead, which was that he was gonna appear on the spaceship, like out the window, holding on for dear life, and as we land, you know. Unfortunately, that seems to be out of the picture now. This is like the most basic one. This is crazy. I agree the idea would be fire, but no. Oh, I know. I'm mad about it. I also have to do my thing. How are you getting this cutscene? What are you doing? You're not at this part of the game, are you? Oh, you're G-posing. My bad, my bad, my bad. Taz, that people coming up? What are you talking about? Is Primal kind of congested at the minute? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have not traveled to Primal before. Oh, the people coming up that wasn't failable, was just optional dialogue. Yeah, I figured. I don't know why you guys were all like, is that just like something you all do? It's like collective psychosis. You try to get everyone to fall for that little trick you guys are playing. I didn't fall for it, of course. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think with the last stream, most give Emma the Archon love. Or Emmanuelane. Because they hate him. I was just trying to help my friend, you know, find a new place. I don't hate nobody. None of my friends. Except maybe, like, Rat. But Rat, you know, Rat can provide himself Archon loaves. But I think with that, guys, I think after streaming a really long time on yesterday and hitting a fork in the road that required me to stop, I think we'll regroup to next week. I think we'll regroup next week for the final chapter of Endwalker, so we can finally have the beach episode the following week. $800 years of MSQ later, my promised beach episode will finally arrive. Just to be clear, healing, you're not trying to visit, are you? Because if you're trying to send yourself through the ethereal sea to get over here. A lot of the best side content is Endwalker. That's weird to me because, like, I won't be honest with you, no one really talks about the Endwalker Alliance raids and raids in my brain. At least no one hypes them up. Maybe like they're big in like the raiding community, which obviously I have no ties to and do not speak to anyone for. But like, you know, you never really hear anything about them in pop culture. Because everyone did it by now, but that doesn't count. Because I heard a lot of hype for like probably because spoilers. That could be a reasonable options. They were great, but butchered in old content now. Well, don't worry, Tia, because when we do the raids, Tia, you know what mode we're toggling. You know what mode we're toggling when we do the 8-man raids together. You guys think your level 100 max item level is going to help you in there? No. And we're doing it mine. Unfortunately, you can't do the Alliance raids mine without getting a lot of people. Let's do P8S mine. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. The Endwalker 24 ones kind of suck without mine. Well, what do you want me to do? Try to get 24 people in here at one time to do 3 raids? You know how long an Alliance raid stream takes? That's like 4.5 hours minimum to get an entire group of 24 people to stick with. Like, I don't know if you understand logistics, Chio, but that's just not happening. 24 alts. I would be very worried about our completion rate if multiple of you are on 2 to 3 accounts. God knows I'm not going to be playing on an alt. But either way, I think with that, we're really just kind of spinning our wheels here. There'll be a lot of people for the Endwalker Alliance raid. Yeah, but we need 24. I don't need 20. I need 24. I sent your G poses. Please react to them. I don't have a Discord source outlet, unfortunately. Oh, I do. Here. There we go. G pose number 1. What's the opinion of the audience? I'm not gonna lie, Volker. These kind of look a little stalkerish. Like, Murney, just like you're like paparazzi right now. Like, these are not meant to be, you know, taken without my consent. I told you I was doing it beforehand. That's fair. I'm concerned about Murney's safety. No, I always have a roving gang of people. Volker will be there for me. Alira will be there for me, right? Correct? I'll take that as an answer. I'm jealous of Volker's screenshots. Mine never come out that good. Are you using Redacted? I've heard Redacted can make screenshots a lot better. Or if you don't want to use Redacted, like me, you can just put those things into a Photoshop and crank up the saturation. Maybe add some artificial blur. I'm not using Redacted, though. Oh, my bad. You have everything you need in G poses. I don't know about that. Come back to me after you used Photoshop for a little bit and tell me if you have everything you need. Can G-Pose take a character like this and move them anywhere else? Can I take this character and move them up here? You can't do that in G-Pose, can you? Yeah, I think with that, just use the auto lasso tool in G-Pose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just use the cloud selection tool, and it'll be fine. Okay, go eat. All right, everyone. I'll see you guys next week for the final chapter. This one went a lot faster than the other expansions. Final chapter of Endwalker. That's why some housing places have photo rooms. That's fair. But still, there's always limits to it. But I will see you all next week. We got another dungeon. We got another trial. Lurkin, my dude. Thanks, Koban Games. I hope to see you next week for the final steps. Have a good night, Taz. Have a good night healing. It's midday here. I'll be it's a little early for that, but that's okay. You have a good night healing. My supposedly European friend was here yesterday too. Forgot to say hi. That's no problems. I think I saw the follow, so it's fine. Koban Games. 07s to y'all. Oh, I moved my OBS because I did the thing. That's fine.